So we're here for round 1 of 14. PS Vitesse as toast. Yes, a 14.5, not a bad lap time right there. On the mediums as well. Yeah, works. Okay. Round 1 of 14. A long championship, this one. See who's on a lap. NWRL County. Coming up to the drop. Will he spin it? No, he takes it nice. In 7th gear as well. Obviously, oh no, he lost the back end there. Still above Kyle T. Through 10-11. Up to 12. Early apex in. Wide entry out. That's just not... I think, is that invalid? It was invalid. He comes into the pits. Just as. Come around the final corner. What can you do? We know he's fast. He's on the softs as well. Surely this should be provisional pole for 13.2. Wow, what a lap time. So he's opting for the softs. Different strategy to the other top runners. Going for the mediums. Just get the fitted. Okay. Know what's on about Lab set on the lap, is he? No, he's not. Mark Kenny's not on the lap. Constant going? No, he's not. Danny Boy is back to set, and then he backs off on those softs. You don't want to start on them softs, looks like. We've got a lot of Crown players who start on the mediums for the qualifying session. He's purple first sector, well not purple, but 8 thousandths up on Joe Stas in the first sector. Loses the back end slightly through turn 5, comes to turn 6 and 7 on the exit of 8, through the long section of 8, 9, 10. The quick right hand of 10, 11. Put the power down, staying in 7th gear, always to turn 12. Nice little exit up to turn 13. Nice little one wide left swoop to the final corner. What's he gonna set? He goes touch to the right, touch the curb a little bit there. Don't really want to do that on your lap. He sets a 1:15.3, which is not a bad lap time at all. On the mediums, 4 lap mode mediums as well. So obviously he's been pushing on those same set of mediums. Won't be surprised if he goes into the softs. Just actually have out the pits onto the softs. Currently in P5 of 1:15.1. Anyone else? Michael is on a lap. For a long twisty section. Turn 8, 9 and 10. Coming to the long right hand of 10, 11. Swooping round there. 6th gear up to 7th. All the way down to turn 12, which is a nice little right hander. And swooping left hander of 10, 13. To the final corner. He's on the softs. We know he's got a good pace. What is he on? What's happening? He backs off. So obviously he's just testing the track out. Wanted to start on those mediums, looks like. Anyone else on a lap? Headshot Lessie. Looks like he's on a lap. Getting through the twisty section. Long right hander, staying in 6. Goes a bit wide, and that's an invalidated lap from Headshot Lessie. It's Big Dave. Well, Big Dave did. Big Dave, no traction this season. Last year's FNR F2 champion. Now starting his journey in F1. Through the long right hander. It's in a purple second sector. Don't know if that was right or not. Anyway, what's he going to do? Coming around to the last corner, taking it easy on the power, putting power fully down in 5th gear, not long to the line, and he sets a 1:14.6. Not a bad time from Dave right there. And Toast has decided to put on those softs. He's changing strategies, it looks like. Wants to start on mediums, but is he actually going to start on the softs? That is the big decision that he has to make. Come on, just as Jeff through the second sector. Taking the right-handed nice and easy there. Not going too fast, but make sure not invalidated. Comes down to turn 13, the long left-hander. Long painful left-hander. You get on that curb, you will lose the back end of that car. Come around the last corner, what's he going to set? It's going to be a 1:14.8. 3 tenths faster than his last lap, and who was that? Ryan's gone to second with a 1:14.1 on mediums. It's just that slots up on his fast lap, we'll stay on board with him. He's 10th and a half down nearly, coming around the trough, nice to drop. The right hand of turn 5, very nice and clean, up to the mini chicane. Got some traffic ahead, that should be fine though, getting him out of the way. Up to turn 6, 7, 8, 9. Long right hander of 10, 11, does fine there, it's probably half a tenth up, locks up it down into 10, 12. Approaching 10, 13, again locks up, long left hander, long tricky left hander. Up to the final corner, what is he going to set? Can he go faster? Gets the power down, full power. He sets a 1:13.204, which is just faster by 300ths. And here comes Toast, starting his flying lap. Down to tier 1. Early upshift into 4, 5th. Down to turn 2. Danny Boy avoiding him. Through turn 3, up to Ledroff, turn 4, the big Ledroff. Perfect Ledroff that looked like there. Up to turn 5. The little chicane. Looks like someone's lying down. Tire chicane there. Up to the twisty section, hits the grass a bit there, which I really want to do. Losing a few hundredths maybe. Down to 10, 11, the long right hander, long quick right hander. Probably 8 attempts up and his personal best time. Down to 10, 30 again, locks up, coming into the tricky long left hander. And he aborted the lap up into the pits, it looks like. Danny Boy set a 13.7 though. That's a nice time from Danny Boy. On the softs. LRB's on a lap. No, that's not what it is. Who's coming out now? It's Jimmy coming to the pits. Michael on an outlap on the mediums. Who else on the lap? Ryan is 10th up. And he goes faster by 700ths. He's going to start lap first. Just as Jeff, no. Be Michael then. We'll go on Michael. Down to turn 1. Swooping in. And Elliot down on 3rd gear. Option is lost his back end. Good recovery there. Looks like he's going to abort this lap. Going for another. Is anyone on the lap? No one's on lap at the minute. And Ojo Adri starting his flying lap on the soft tyres. Down the second DRS straight. Down to turn 3. Turn 2, sorry, not turn 3. This is turn 3 here. Put right on the draft. Lifts off slightly, stays in 7th gear. Swooping round to the right. Up to the mini chicane. retain 6 and 7. Approaching a nice little twisty section in the second sector, taking quite a lot of curb there. Approaching a long right out of 10-11, he's dedicated to it. 6 tenths up in purple second sector. Down to 10-13, which is a long left-hander, tricky to get the power down early. Down to the final corner, swooping round right. Can he get to provisional pole? Can he get there? No, he won't be. 14-4 he says. Just as Jeff, he's building his lap. And there's a lot of cars coming out the pits. Jimmy Allen on that lap. Pink Spartan's come on board of him. It's on the soft tyres. Come up to the mini chicane. Another one letting drivers through the Ferrari. Maybe Conrad, that is. Comes to fast right hander, takes it nice. Holds it in 7th. Down to 10-12. Approaching 10-13. Locks up. Takes a nice line through. Hugging the inside. Coming to the outside. What time is he on a set? It will be a 1:14.9. Put him in 11th. Here comes Jimmy Allen on his soft slap, sticking tight to 10-2, 10-3, and he invalidates. And he invalidates. Jimmy Allen invalidating. His road not set a lap time either yet. With 21 seconds to go, it looks like that's going to be it for Jimmy Allen and Rowe. Let's go to the front runners. Just Ass. Just in a lap. Michael. He bailed. So Michael will be starting in P4 with those mediums. Just as taking that left-hander. Wow, the speed he took that at. Really pushing this lap. Coming to the mini chicane is 6 and 7. Nice taking much chicane fit to the right, sweeping to the left. Hitting that apex nice and early. Running wide. Approaching 10-10. 10-11, the long right, fast right-hander. Staying in 6th gear. Holding 7th, down to 10-12. Approaching to 10-13, here he goes. Locks up slightly. Nice exit he's going to get. Swoops to the left. Maybe a little bit wider than he would have been. Danny Boy gets a 5 great plays with penalty with Conrad. Pushes line, and what does he get? He gets a 1:12.9. Anyone bit that? Ryan invalidated. And it looks like Dose pulled out. So it looks like Just Ass with a 1:12.9 will snatch pole. Unless someone else on a lap, I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. Conrad is on a lap still, 3/10 personal best. In's backed off it looks like. And that is qualifying. Unless Ryan, no. And that should be qualifying over. Just as pole, Danny Boy sneaking to second there. Ryan third. Yeah, Ryan third. Michael 4th on the mediums. Big Dave 5th on the softs. These lap times are quite quite disappointing from really 10th downwards. Conrad, you think he's been talking it big all weekend, but looks like he can't do anything good at the minute. 1:51, that's not the best of lap times. He's been talking it big all weekend, saying he's quite he's got a decent place, and it looks like he's going down to P18. He's right, Danny Boy down 5 places, which means Ryan will be starting alongside Just Ass in the front row. It's quite surprising with these lap times. Come on, sitting there. 1:51 on mediums. Quite a few medium runners. Honestly, quite surprised with Conrad they're not getting a better lap in. Rose at no time, and obviously Twig retiring as he's spectating the race. Unless he's changes his mind to race, which I don't think he is. Who's won the formation lap? Let's just get the tyres up again. Macro, interval, leader. Let's do this. There we go, position change, tyres, here we go. Just last on the softs, in pole position. Ryan on mediums in second, Michael third with mediums. Big Dave fourth on softs, Chris fifth on mediums, Adri sixth on softs, Danny Boy seventh on softs. Then we got Toast and Lib, eighth and ninth on mediums. Just as Jeff on 10th, using the soft tyres. YouTube in 11th, mediums, and Spartan in 12th, sorry, with a soft song. Surprised, and just thought might go mediums or hards. Speaking about hards, we've got Crown players Jimmy Allen, Headshot all on hards, Mark of Kenya on mediums, and Kyle T, Conrad, Twig, and Vro all starting on the hards. Coming down to P8, wow. It's been bigging up himself all weekend, and he puts a qualifying in and he gets P18. That's a classic Conrad thing to do right there. That's hopefully he can have a better race. Looks like Twiggy's racing after all. Is this one get a lights glitch? Please don't get a lights glitch. We're gonna get lights glitch, aren't we? Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the round 1 of Hungary. Lights out and away we go. Looks like Ryan gets a monster start. Already challenging already alongside him. A little further back to the Red Bulls. And Ryan try to get ahead, but Ryan can't just quite get ahead. But he's got the inside line and Ryan pushes him off the track to take P1. And I don't think anything further back happening. Don't really think so. No damage at the minute, no. No damage at the minute. I want this position changes to happen. There we go. Big Dave. No. What's happening here then? Okay. He's all over the place. Is Toast spun? It's like Toast is blast, yeah. Ryan from Just Ass. Followed by Michael, Danny brought to 4th. Chris in 5th, Dave down to 6th. Toast is already getting past someone's headshot. It's just spinning the pink Spartan as well. Let's just get the. Let's go back to the front. Ryan Lee's badge, my name is Just Ass, who looks like he can DRS down to slipstream, down to turn 1, hits the outside, switches to the inside. Ryan gets a cutback, Ryan getting past Just Ass, delivering a nice little tap to the side there. Just Ass needs to be pulling away right now on these softs. Goes on the inside, little touch. Nice little drive in there. Oh, Ryan gets the grass. It's a long left-hander. And Just Ass backs out. Michael just behind him. Danny Boy, Chris, Big Dave going well on P6. Lib up to 8th. We'll get the position changes up. If I can find one about to do that. There it is. So we've got Twig up to 7 places. Twig into 7 places. Jimmy. And Just Ass gets back with Michael? No. You see there, predicted strategies. Ryan stepping like 15 to 21 for hards. It was like really happening in a minute. Over back. Coming up to P14 already, so it's just behind him. We're up to P16. Kyle, P17. Jazzy Jeff. Headshot on Spartan. Ryan comes down the main straight, just behind him, Just Ass. Michael following him. And Carty's left the session. Ryan covering. It's not going to overtake him here. Even closer. Doesn't look like it. Let's take further back then. Just has to close him down. 4 attempts on Ryan, 5 attempts. Ryan, Just Ass, Michael. Front runners. Danny Boy not far behind him either. Carty's back in the session. Beautiful shot here through the mini chicane, one after another. And Jimmy Allen gets past Twig, who's lost a couple of places, spun round, he's turned round. On the exit of turn 5, Twig has lost it. I don't know what's in the interval, but okay. Someone's spawn, is that? That is Twig again, he's not having a good race at all. Danny Boy really keeping up with the pack here. We've got quite a big gap back to where Crown plays, 2.7. And Jimmy Allen on the hards is going strong in P12. Up 2 positions. We've got the Haas right behind Danny Boy now. Big Dave 1.5 back. Not really any overtakes going on at the minute, which you disrespect around Hungary. It's quite a tight track, quite a difficult track to overtake. You're only overtaking options really down to turn 1 and turn 2. That's really it, to be fair. Nowhere else you can overtake massively. Right now, pulling a second gap out on lead, which you really need to keep that second gap. And Just Ass really needs to just get past Ryan and go for its different strategy. You'd think Just Ass will be on a 2-stop, unless he extends for them a bit hard, which is going to be difficult for him to do. This is, you move on, Dave. It looks like Labour coming down the inside. Big Dave. Dave leaving him room, and Conrad left the session. It looks like Labour's past Big Dave. I'll stay on board with so Jimmy's sticking to the back of the house right there. Go back to out front. Ryan 8 tenths up. Commands back in the session. It's quite a compact grid, and there's not really been any massive spins apart from obviously the bottom 4. Other than that, there's not been too much damage and just bad driving. And look, Chris is right at the back of Danny Boy. He could get a move here. Danny Boy opts to the pits instead. Michael's not far behind, just as either. DRS. Let's have a look at his he's not using any VRS. That's a turn 1, too far behind there. And Rowe is got back. Conrad's in the wall. Back to the middle track, nearly takes Kyle T out. But Conrad, he can talk it, but it looks like he can't walk it. Conrad, what is happening to him this race? It's a nightmare. Out front, getting quite tight yet again. But looks like no overtaking to second sector. So back to and Dave gets a 3-second time penalty, and someone spun. If that's Just Dash has spun. He's got to be careful. He's make sure not to block the track. And he's done well, to be fair to him. Just Dash after that. Already told you that he goes. Just go across. Got it. He's got to give him a position back. Just Dash was P2, now down to P11 after that spin. And it looked like again it was 10-6. 10-5, sorry. Just as it just gets bad for worse. On the soft tyres, I mean, maybe overheating causing him to spin. Dave to P6. Quite a no man's land at the minute. Good gap to the car behind. Get a 2-second gap ahead. And it's like Adri and Mark going side by side down to the turn 1. Who's going to yield? Mark goes down the inside. Can Adri get the cut back? So Adri's going to get the cut back on Mark here. Nice little another drag race. Down to turn 2. Mark's at the inside. Pushes Adri out wide, and Mark's going to get that position. He's going to keep that position. So Justice is now in the pits. Onto the softs again. Onto the soft. So maybe soft, medium. Really? It's an interesting choice there. Michael is closing on Dryan. Now 7. Gap was 1 second. Now 7 tenths. Putting on some pressure. No really close battles at the minute. Everyone's quite spread out. Apart from headshot on Twig, right near each other, as well as Just Ass. It's going to be interesting. We know Just Ass has got the pace, but on the fresh softs, it can be difficult to pass in the second sector unless his teammate's going to let him through, and you can tell he's really being held up here. This is the last thing he wants. Big Dave in the pit. Michael up to 5 tenths, just behind Ryan. YouTube just in DRS range. I don't think he's like this. Like, no, he hasn't. Toast makes a move onto Adri, which didn't see, and Adri's going to come back at Toast right now. Going on the inside of 10-3. Been touching contact, and Adri spun. It's quite poor driving from Adri there. Like Jimmy Allen up to 9th, narrowly avoiding that. Roll up to 11th. Michael's got a 3-second time penalty. Andrew trying to spin round, but he can't find the gap. He's got a gap from his teammate. Spins back round. It's P15. Just as he's passed. Oh no, he hasn't. Twig's coming back at him. Just as coming looking down the inside, down to 10-3, 10-2, sorry. And gets the move done with headshot just behind Twig. Through 10-3. Up down to the Ledroff, and someone else has spun into Ferrari with Adri again. And tyres will be overheating. And Twig got past headshot there. Didn't we just saw that? I'm not too sure. Nice. Moving to the Ledroff. Right out of lead, 3 tenths now the gap. Michael is all over the back of the Ryan. Danny Boy for the inside, maybe down the inside. No, he doesn't. Back taps rear into Jimmy Allen. Can he get the traction out of turn 1? Down the inside. Jimmy Allen holding the right side. Is it just switch back? Can Jimmy Allen get the switch back? No, he can't. Unoffended by the good move by Danny. Back to the front with Michael. He's 5 attempts behind Ryan. As Justas gets past. Oh, what headshot into headshot? That to me looked like a purpose headshot, and then he has to cause a safety car. Headshot, let's see. That may. Oh. Headshot, headshot, headshot. That to me looked like a purpose retirement. Safety car is out. They're all pitting now. Headshot, Chris. Michael gets out. Can we get ahead of Mike? Can he get ahead of Ryan here? The pit stop. Is he going to jump in the pits? No, he doesn't. Just. You know what I'm saying? Where's Jimmy Allen? Jimmy Allen is staying out on those hards. Who doesn't get to get ahead of? Is that Crown Plays in first? Yeah, he stayed out. The early pit stop for Ground Plays here might have just paid him off. In the lead of the race right now. To the safety car. Crown Plays Ryan, Michael. Just got on tyres. Tyres. What is it? Detail, there it is. So we've got Crown Plays 9. Oh, it started. Oh, of course, yeah, it started then. Alright. Crown Plays on those hards, he started with Ryan, closely behind in second. Michael, Chris, all on hards. Danny Boyce pitting for the undercut on the mediums. It maybe benefited for staying that a bit longer, but 10 laps on the soft may push him down. Jimmy in 7th on the hards, Rowe 8th in the hards. YouTube out into P9 on the fresh hards. Mark Kenya on mediums, fresh mediums. Dave, who pitted a lap, one lap before, on for mediums. Toast, who's pitted for hards. We're going to go to the end on those hards. You expect all the hard runners to go to the end, unless another safety car near the end. Carl T puts on the mediums. Swig still on the hards. Conrad on mediums. Justas hards. Adri hards. And Pink Spartan on softs. Just like Headshot had some problems with his controller not braking. He goes on the brakes and doesn't even brake, so what to look about that after the race. Wait, what's happened here? Mike into the pits. Comes up to 7th. So look how the FC race is going. Streams. So we've got Lily White in 3rd, 28 laps gone. Felipe in 1st. Yanni in 2nd. Sean going strong in F2. Anyway, back to F1. Safety car, maybe 2 low laps it looks like. Alright, safety car in this lap. Crown plays backing them all up. Come on, left session. Come on, nice connection, matey. Crown plays backing them all up. Where's he gonna go? 12 positions. Right to the very last second. It's going to be a poor restart. Ryan's got a better run on him. And here we go. Right down the inside. It's like Crown Place is going to hold it. Chris into third. Michael in fourth. Any boy. Tess got to Ryan makes a move. Back over front. Missing that completely. Ryan gets ahead of Crown Place. That's a vital move from Michael. A new spun. That's Rowe. Rowe is in the wall. And he's quite far behind now. I can get jumped by a Danny boy as well. This safety car might have actually helped Toasty back into the race. It's quite far behind before it. That they at least supposedly spin. But yeah, Chris comes down the inside of the Red Bull of Crown Place. He gets a nice move done there. They're trying to fight back on the outside, but it's not going to have any of it. Danny Boy right behind Crown Place here. Of course, another overtake down the main straight. There we go. Danny Boy closing on Crown Place, but it's too far behind. Anyone else behind him? We've got YouTube on Jimmy Allen. On the other side of Jimmy Allen. Just can't get the move done either. They're sitting in P9. Ryan's just pulling away out from. He spun. That's the twig again. Lazy the twig spinning again. Not gonna be happy about that. Got a train of cars here. We've got Michael trying to not get past by Lib. Down to 10-12. Got a train here. Oh, YouTube is back in there. Sit on board here, see what will happen. I've got quite a few cars behind as well. Michael up down the inside, too far back. Down the inside. It just ascends it. It's just too far back on that occasion. As Conrad sends it down the inside of Big Dave as well. That's what we've done. We've got a right battle here. Crown Place is looking to go side by side for the long left hander of the off. Oh, that's the cut gone to avoid any contact with Crown Players there. Just that's up into P12. A nice battle. Oh, force him out wide. Ledger off. More nice move there from Justas. We've got Pink Spartan on the back of Ken McKinney, who's got a back out of there. Probably just behind this pack as well. Lib is all over the back of Crown Place. They'll be wanting to get this move done as quick as possible. Type from a nice train right now. Just Adri gets another free time penalty. I actually think that's his face of the race. So on the outside of turn 10, I think. Jamal gets a penalty, but can't get the move done. Well, that's gone. Will he get the one on him this time? He's got DRS, spinning in his overtake. He's gonna send it. Send it! No, he's not gonna send it. Toast sends it on YouTube though and makes it up. Move there with contact right there. YouTube off track. Just up to P7. So Justice gonna get MWI card T run down the outside. From 10-3. And it looks like we've done. So Ryan with 1.2 second lead, followed by Denver 1.8 seconds behind. Michael 1 second behind him. Crown plays nice 3 second gap back. Lives all over back, all over his gearbox. Michael's got to DRS range of Danny Boy now. Speaks back, gets a 3 second time penalty. The DRS range, but it's going to be too far behind to make a move. Lib could get a move done here. He should actually get the move done. Cropper struggling with the RS. Can Lib send it down the inside? Too far back. He's going to send it anyway. So I should send it. Send it down the inside. Slight contact. Look, can Lib go around the outside now with 10-2. It's contact. It's always nice to take a favour from Lib. Coming up to P12, sending it down the inside of 10-2. Michael's now all over the back of Danny Boy. Who's in the pits? Carl T retired in the pit lane. YouTube Marriage has got a 3 second time penalty. Michael all over the back of Danny Boy. It's another 3 second time penalty. That's quite a harsh warning that was. That should not have been a warning. Nowhere near a warning. Anyway, he's in range for an overtake. Danny Boy on 18% ERS with Michael on 45 is the... You expect to move on to be a... It's about the right gap for an overtake. He's catching. Comes to the left, Danny Boy. Michael does not go send it. Maybe try to send to 10-2. Lib is trying to send it on the inside of YouTube. He wants it again. It goes deep. Toast has got to get them both. And YouTube has lost 2 positions there. They want to try to fight back. No, he won't. Michael right behind Alien Boy, closing really quick. But he's not got enough speed down the straight to overtake him. Sludge off now. Round to 10-5. Now Chris has pulled the gap back to 0.8. Something else happening. So you're getting a 3 second time penalty. But Michael, surely this is time for Michael. Adri gets another time penalty, but Michael, 2.5 seconds behind him. This should be an easy pass. Danny Boy, no ERS whatsoever. He's going to make it easy for him. Round the outside, and it looks like he's already passed him. Moved on. Nice DRS train here. He's trying to send it? No, he's not. Quite too far back. Jimmy in P10. Oh, YouTube just asked about that Big Dave. Where's he spun? On the exit, and that's a virtual safety car. On the maybe on the curve. Let's watch that back quick actually. On the stream, where's he spun? Let's see what was around him. They don't want to go for a cheap pit stop. Don't think they will. So Dave just lost on the exit, put the power down too early on the curve, and just spun and retired. Anyway, virtual safety car has ended. Chris is gaining a lot of time on Ryan here. Down to 10-1. Ryan comes the inside off. Chris pulls to the left. Ryan closes the left off. Nice race from Ryan. Chris trying to get the switch back right now. Ryan's just ahead. As Cameron gets past just as Jeff's in the pit. That's why. Can't overtake him. Anyway, Chris just behind Ryan right now. 1 temp, 2 temps, all over the rear end, all over that gearbox. One slidger off, up to turn 5. Sorry, wait, a couple more laps for an overtake, possible overtake there. Quite all over the back of Grimmy right now. Front lidger off, up to turn 5. Coming towards the mini chicane. Jimmy, is Jimmy going to hold him up? Is Jimmy going to do the hold up? Let's have a look. Back on one up, it looks like. So everyone, 6 temps of the difference. Jimmy gets a 3-second time penalty. Come on, get in? No, he won't. Right, back down to the front 2. It's going to be too far back to make a move down to turn 1. Mark McKinney gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Down to turn 1. No, moved on. Just behind Crown Plays. So come on behind Jimmy. Let's go on just last first. Crown Plays weaving. But it's literally gets past him. And we got Jimmy, Conor right behind him. Conor will lunge down the inside. Does he dive down the inside? No, he doesn't. Chicken. What a chicken. Oh, Crown Plays losing the rear. Oh, safe from him. He's twigging the pits. Rowie down to P17 already. All over the rear end of Jimmy. Swig comes out into P16, just ahead of Rowe. Got Conrad overtaking Jimmy Allen. Okay, that's been a nice move. Jimmy Allen now under pressure with the other Ferrari right behind him. Jimmy no ARS left. He's down the side here. And Jimmy's going to lose another position. Trying to fight back, but he's just quick enough. It's been a spin, and that come on, yes again. That's a safe. That's actually a safety car. It's actually just called safety car. Are you joking? That's actually just called. Wow. There was someone else protect. No. That spin's actually caused a safety car. That is. It's really stupid. Okay. Okay. So it looks like everyone gonna pit for mediums. You'd assume so. Unless people that have fresh mediums. Ryan coming to the pits. That's like everyone's going to jump to the pits. Toast stays out on the hard, Liv stays on the hard, just stays on the hard as well. Spreading his fuel. It is a hard track to overtake on, so maybe he's thinking he's going to try to defend as much as possible. Ryan's over a difficult challenge here. He's got Lib, Justas and Toast just ahead of him on another hard, which not going to be easy to pass. Marco into P7. Jimmy P13. Come on, just ahead of Rowan P16. Safety car coming in. Toast for start is coming in the session. I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, back to the front. Where's he gonna go? They're just behind him. He's gonna get a wide entry. He's gonna do it on the exit. It's a nice getaway. Very nice done back there. Just that's all about back of Lib. They've got a poor restart. Just as with a drag race of Lib, coming down the inside, down to turn 1. Makes him dive bomb down to turn 1. Can Lib follow around the outside? No, he can't. Just loses that. Ryan gets past Lib. But Jimmy past Adri. There's been another spin, and Jimmy's out! A massive collision, Mark of Kenya, Jimmy Allen and Adri. Not sure what happened there. How's that not a safety car? That bit of one was, but stupid Codemasters. Danny Boy gets ahead of Michael. Michael's struggling in this restart right now. Connor gets past Twig. Twig, more contact. Bro, what's a P13? How total right now wish just that's backs up Ryan. Danny gets past the YouTubers. Danny Boy's on a mad one. There we go, Ryan, 3 attempts behind just that. He should get the move done. Ryan, no DRS though. He's on the inside. Is he going to send it down the inside? No, he's not. Leaves it there. Chris behind him. YouTube. Michael looking right on the outside. The exit of turn 1 down to turn 2, but does not get the traction he needs. Rowe up to 12. Can Rowe possibly score some points here? Rowe up to 12. Ryan got past Chris and Ryan is. That's what happened there. It went wide. You can't be doing that. Let's get Alfie in quick. Oh god. Sorry about this, guys. Right, I'm back. Here we go. What's happened to you then? Oh, Michael spun it! Michael spun it in. Looks like he's going to get pipped for maybe this off fast. It's like, but just missed the battle out for a second. Chris and Justas side by side. They're coming down to 10-2. Chris coming down the inside, round 10-2. And Chris is getting everything done there. And who's out again? Michael's retired in the pits, and that's no points from this ladies. Toast pulled a second, nearly over a second out of the lead. What can we see a Toast masterclass here? Staying out on those 16 lap old hards, not pitting fresh mediums. Wow. I'm pretty sure I can hear you on that. Let's have a look.
You are?
So say someone. Say someone.
Yeah, you hear me?
1 minute. Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Danny Boy, right, Crown plays right at the back of YouTube as well.
Loading in now.
Oh, Chris had to do a lunge there down to turn 1, but Danny Boy's got past Lab, and Crown Play's got past YouTube. But YouTube fighting the inside there, not making it easy for Crown Play's there, but YouTube gets the position back.
Oh,
There's been another retirement, just as he decks out, and Conrad's got wing damage, and Rowe, what was that, Rowe? Has Rowe got wing damage?
Denied, yeah.
Virtual safety car, don't know what happened there, Conrad with full wing damage. Just Jazzy Jeff out as well, where's Just Jazzy Jeff crash?
Yeah.
You what?
Christoph, is that how you say it? Christoph?
I just said Sean Chris and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
he's getting close to Toast. What was his virtual safety car got? Yeah.
Just as Jeff, I don't know how, maybe he lost it on the exit. I'm not sure what happened to Jeff there, but virtual safety car is gonna not help, maybe help Toast a little bit with tyre temperatures, depending on how hot they were. Toast would want it to go. And virtual safety cars ended. We're green again.
Usually Mary with a 3 second. Oh, Chris is close. He's getting
really close.
He might have him on the straight.
Can he get him down the main straight? Toast's going to back up a little bit. Yeah, he's holding it. Oh!
Back end.
He's not going to catch him either. I don't think he's going to catch no DRS either. I don't think. Oh, there is DRS. DRS. Down to turn 1. On the outside, around the outside turn 1, push for the switch back onto the inside.
Yeah.
Get a better traction on the exit. Toast not making it easy for him at all. Holding the outside, pushing Chris onto the outside. Chris looking for the switch back again, but Toast defending it really well. Backing up into the last corner. Get the run onto the drop. Will he do the drop? Will he make it well onto the drop? No, he won't. Toast played it very smart there. Going very slow around the last corner. Making sure that Chris can't get a better run on him. Ryan's still in P4, struggling on the new mediums, it looks like. It's very surprising.
Mediums are not good for a track, Owen, I can assure you that. Mediums are tough. Hards are a lot better than mediums in this track. Oh, Toast might have lost a little bit there.
Oh, Twig has spun! 10-5, Twig is on the grass and you can recovery there. Back onto the race lead, is Toast gonna go slow again to fit to the last corner. Let's have a look, get some telemetry up. He's gonna ease it. No, he's not this time, he's gonna just go for it.
He's pulling away a bit more now as well.
I don't think he's gonna catch. You need about 3-4 times. Rowe's up to 8th! Rowe is an 8th! Anyway, Chris too far back there indeed. Ryan looking down the inside of just that's Ryan forcing wide. That's that move done Ryan.
Danny Boy, he's not too far behind either.
Not too far. Rowe holding in his own in P8. The man who said he's not going to score any points this season, it'll be difficult for him now, sat in P8.
10 seconds ahead of 10th as well. If he,
Yeah. Going well for Rowe.
yeah.
5 laps to go now.
Conrad is in the mud.
Come on, he can talk it, but he can't walk it. He's
He's gone into the pits again.
for fresh softs, maybe for a fastest lap, trying to steal it off. Who's the fastest lap actually? Let's have a look. What does it say? Fastest lap is a... Oh, okay, it's not Carty. It's 1:16.9 by Chris. So Chris is the fastest lap at the minute.
Fastest lap.
Chris.
1:16.9, yeah.
Back onto Chris anyway. We're coming down to the main straight again. Toast's got 5 laps to defend from Chris.
You seem
5
doing
laps
well,
to the main
but
straight.
I feel like Chris needs to do a bit of ERS.
Chris he could have him here.
No ERS.
He
Well,
should
look how
have him
much
here.
ERS has he got. But
Toast is running.
out.
Toast's got no RS left.
Yeah.
Right, Chris down to the inside, down to turn 1.
I think he's going for the switch
Toast going
back.
for the switch back. Coming right back at him. He's got past him, but Chris got the inside line.
Inside.
Toast coming around the outside of turn 2. And it's like Chris has got him. Chris has got the P1, but can Toast come back at him down to the Droff? No, he's not going to make any move there. He's sticking right to the back of him though. He's not letting him pull away from him. Toast on the twin to lap pads. They will be fading away now. He just does not have the grip to compete with him in a minute.
Ryan's catching.
Ryan's catching fast indeed.
Ryan is catching.
He's
Danny
under a
Boy
second.
as well, just as. Very close to each other. Gonna be a good few battles at the end of this lap. Oh! Danny Boy's catched up loads.
Danny Boy, can you sit down the inside? No, he
Can he
can't.
make a move?
A new
On the straight, I
spawn!
think it is.
Twig has spawned.
Twig.
Danny Boy
Oh, Danny Boy.
on the outside and just us in the
has to go into
pits. That's surprising. Danny Boy to P4.
Oh! What the fuck? Did you see
What? What happened? Just lost left position.
Left.
Just doesn't give up. Oh, Mark, I'm getting a spawn on exit 10-5.
Does that mean Rowe for P7?
Rowe could get P7. He rose in P7. Right now, 6
With
tenths
a
behind
massive
Toast.
lead as well.
Rowe just doesn't spin. He'll get some solid points here. But what a race this has been. Drama. I'll leave the stage of the race.
I think Chris might have P1 unless Ryan has something to do with it, but I don't think he might be. I don't think he can catch up. Ryan is so close to Toast. Danny Boy as well, but then he's steaming it. I'm not sure if we're allowed to swear, but I have to.
Oh well. Anyway, Rowe is down to P8. Rowe's has a spin. Rowe has had a spin. Rowe.
Oh no,
no, Rowe.
No.
Can he get the points? He's got.
Just asses there, I know, isn't it?
It is, but rather nice, comfortable back gap now. He's going to
It might come down to penalties. Do you know anything about penalties?
I don't know. I'm not sure about Rowe and penalties. But anyway, Ryan's closing rapidly onto Toast. Does he both have the inside? No, he doesn't. He's not looking for
I think he's going to save it for this lap. Next lap, I think he's got him.
Really struggling with the RS out front there. Ryan's on the inside, 10-2, 10-3, and
Oh,
spin! Oh, he hasn't spun, he's kept it!
I think this race could massively go down to penalties. I know how hard this track is just from playing it about penalties. It is hard to maintain.
So that's still put for the Williams right now, P3 and P4.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
No,
Points to the Haas as well, I think. Is it Haas?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
Haas, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris and Rowe.
Haas won't be that bad for
McLaren,
going.
5th and 6th.
Yeah.
Who's been
Very good
spin?
for
Who's crashed? Who is it? Conrad's house. Conrad. So Conrad has lost his wing
On the
on the
straight.
on the straight. He hit the right wall on the straight, just near the.
He can talk the talk, but he can't walk the walk.
Conrad, absolute abysmal performance from him in the P13.
Yeah, awful. Absolutely awful.
Ryan 5-6 behind. His Toast should be far enough ahead from an overtake. Ryan's quickly closing, but he should be too far behind. He is indeed too far behind. There's both locking up into turn 1.
Yeah.
We've 2 laps left. one straight left, one really overtaking opportunity left. Can Ryan get an overtake done he needs to P for
I think there
P2?
might be a little bit of a battle to what, I don't know.
See how penalties play out as well.
Quite a lot for P10.
Penalties going to be interesting as well because I don't know about I don't know how many Chris has got or out.
I feel like the front three might not have too many pens. I think Toast could have a couple.
Comrade, absolutely crap. Bounced up and down on the track.
Toast looking up again. Come on, I can't want it. He joined the party several times when the race was in it, saying that how he done himself over. I won't say the exact same words he used, but
anyway, there's one last opportunity. Chelsea just 8 turns to clear. This is crucial. McKinney's out. Is out. Is in the pit wall.
Does that mean Conrad can go into the pit?
I don't think he can. Anyway,
Ryan's in the pit.
It looks like Toast's actually going to keep second here. Ryan's going to be too far behind for a move, unless someone gets through the second sector or maybe the third sector. Both
both knocking again. One can't Danny Boy out just yet.
Bro, still holding P8.
He's in there.
Could you see a collision between Toast and Ryan for a Danny Boy podium?
Yeah. I'm a dog Danny Boy. Oh.
5 attempts, isn't it?
Getting
Coming down a minute behind. That's not even the leader either, is it? It's been lapped.
He's been lapped. He's not showing a good example to the Ferraris when halfway through a reserve driver goes and bags himself some points.
Ryan's just got 3 seconds.
That could be crucial.
Who's spawned? That's Conrad again, isn't it? It's Conrad. Conrad's reversing last penalty. That's unprofessional from Conrad.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? He's stupid. Anyway, Chris comes right across the line to take the first win of the season. Right on the Hungary track. The Hungaroring. Chris on this penalty to fifth place. Oh! Toast. Danny Boy gets third.
Danny Boy was third place.
But 400ths. It's coming still reverse.
Rowe could be very close to getting 8th. I mean 7th. If penalties do him nicely.
YouTube costs like
YouTube Merrin's got 5.
Is it a 5?
Conrad retired.
Conrad's retired. That's on track as well.
Look how many penalties YouTube Merrin got.
He's got tons. Is Conrad retired on track? Do we know? No, I don't think he has. He crashed. Bro, costs like a P8. Can he keep P8 though? Can he keep P8?
I feel like I think
he should do. He does keep P8. Taking P10. Spartan comes up from P11.
Good ending to that race. Good ending. Rowe with driver of the day.
Rowe getting driver of the day. I think Rowe deserved the driver of the day, to be fair, from P17, 18 to P8, and Chris takes the first win of the season. Could have been P7. That spin. Oh wow. Interesting race. Rowe started P20, finishes P8. Rowe. What a drive from Rowe.
What a drive.
Toast missing out the win by 400ths. 400.
I bet that's tough on him. I bet that's tough on him.
He'll be annoyed with himself.
Oh yeah. One look up or anything could have cost him that
one split second of not getting the power down, it's cost him the race win. Good job by Chris though there, getting the win. And Danny Boy, surprisingly in P, I didn't expect to see Danny Boy that high up in P3.
I mean, he's a good driver. He's a good driver. To be fair. Sometimes I think what lets him down is that sometimes he's a bit too aggressive. On moves. Toast didn't get one penalty.
Danny Boy keeping it clean as well as Justas. He was obviously.
I don't know how they did that. I struggled with penalties a lot. Oh my god.
So that is round 1 over. I believe Broom will be commentating round 2, which will be. Let me just double check what calendar track we're at. Yeah, we'll be at Mexico next on the 13th of November, same times. And I believe Broom will be commentating that race.
Will you be
so that's round 1. I might be commentating F2. That's round 1. Chris get the first win, this season. Williams getting good points as well.